I stood in the mud at 3 a.m., watching my sister's childhood horse, Chief, struggle to lift his head. The old quarter horse was 30 years old, and his back legs had finally given out. I called Maya 12 times. I called her office, her boyfriend, even the hotel she was staying at for her leadership retreat in Vegas. Every single call went straight to voicemail. For 6 months, I'd been the one hauling the grain. I was the one rubbing liniment into his stiff joints while Maya posted throwbacks on Instagram about the magic of the ranch. Every time I told her Chief was failing, every time I said he was in constant visible pain, she'd just wave it off. "He's a fighter, Elias," she'd say. "He's got at least 5 years left. Don't be such a pessimist." The vet arrived at 4 in the morning. She took one look at Chief, his eyes glazed with exhaustion, and shook her head. "It's a twisted gut, Elias. At his age, a surgery would just be a different kind of death sentence. He's suffering." I had to choose. I could let him scream in that pasture for another 8 hours until Maya's flight landed, or I could be the bad guy. I chose to be the bad guy. I sat in the dirt, cradling that heavy gray muzzle, whispering that he was a good boy, until the vet finished. When Maya finally rolled up the driveway 2 days later, glowing from her trip, she didn't even say hello. She saw the empty stall and lost it. She screamed that I was a murderer, that I had stolen her last link to our father, that I had no right to play God with her horse. I didn't argue. I just handed her my iPad. I showed her the video of Chief trying to stand and failing, the video of him biting his own flanks in agony, and the final one, where the vet clearly explains that his organs were already shutting down. The silence that followed was deafening. Maya sank onto a hay bale, clutching Chief's old leather halter, and finally, she broke. "I just couldn't be the one to see him go," she whispered. "If I stayed away..." Then in my head, he was still young. He was still okay. She wasn't mad at me. She was just realized that her busy schedule was actually just a very expensive way to hide from the truths.